Hey guys, I'm Akash and welcome to Pabbly. So the topic for today's video is create new customer in Shopify using data from Google Sheets. Now suppose guys, from various sources you are adding new data into a Google Sheet of the customers and you want to add those very same people, very same customer into your Shopify store. Now the manual process of getting the details from various sources into Google Sheet and manually adding the data from Google Sheet into Shopify can be very much repetitive and time consuming. So in this video, I came up with an automation by which whenever we will add the details of a new user, a new customer inside Google Sheet, automatically with very same details, a new customer will be added in Shopify as well. Interesting, right? Now you must be thinking how we are going to do this. So to make this happen, we will be using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation and integration software. Now what is the actual step-by-step guide to set up this automation and how you can create this automation by yourself? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on the Pabbly Connect dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you just have to go to your browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And after reaching to the landing page of Pabbly Connect, by clicking on sign up free, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you already have an account, just click on sign in. So after reaching this dashboard, click on create workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I'll name my workflow as Shopify. I'll name my workflow from Google Sheets to Shopify. And click on create. After that, we can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we can see two different windows. First one is trigger window, second one is action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. So the idea here is, first we want to get the details or the data of new customer which we are adding in our Google Sheet inside Pabbly Connect. Then after that, using Pabbly Connect, we will send that very same data to Shopify to add that user as a new customer in our Shopify account. So here in trigger window, in choose app, we will search for Google Sheets. Google Sheets it is. And after that, in trigger event, we will select new or updated spreadsheet row. After selecting our trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. So using this webhook URL, we will connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. And what is the actual process of connection? You can follow the help text given below over here. So we will go to our Google Sheet, and this is the spreadsheet which I have created, where I have created 4 basic columns of the user details: the first name, last name, email address, and the phone number of the person to whom I want to add as a customer. So after creating your spreadsheet, you just have to go to extensions, add-ons, and click on get add-ons. After clicking on get add-ons, we will reach on the Google Workspace Marketplace. So here in search app, we have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. Pabbly, Pabbly Connect webhooks. So as you can see, I have already installed Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on in my Google Sheets. So you can also install this very same add-on into your own Google Sheet, and after installing it, don't forget to refresh your spreadsheet. This is a very important step. And after refreshing our spreadsheet, we'll go to extensions, and we can see that Pabbly Connect webhooks, this add-on can be seen over here. Just hover on it and click on initial setup. After clicking on initial setup, this dialog box opens up, which asks us for the 3 things. First one is select sheet, second is webhook URL, and third one is trigger column. So in select sheet, as you can see, it is selected by sheet 1. So in this spreadsheet, I have only one sheet which is named as sheet 1. So we have selected that. After that, it is asking us for the webhook URL. So here we have to paste the very same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us. So copy the webhook URL from here, go to spreadsheet and paste it over here. And after that, it is asking us for the trigger column. So you must be thinking, what is this trigger column? So trigger columns, guys, basically are the last data entry column of our spreadsheet. So here in the background, you can see that the column D will be my trigger column because it is the last column in which my data exists. So I'll enter column D as my trigger column. And after that, click on send test. After clicking on send test, it is showing us test data sent successfully. So the details of the data of that our very first row which we have added is now sent to Pabbly Connect. So just click on submit. After that, go to extension. Once again, go to Pabbly Connect webhooks and select send on event. So after selecting send on event, we told this add-on, we told our Google Sheet that whenever a data or the details of a new customer is added in a new row in our spreadsheet, immediately send that data to Pabbly Connect. So guys, now we have connected Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect with using a webhook URL, and after clicking on send test data, the details of the data of this very first row is sent to Pabbly Connect. Let's check it. We'll come to Pabbly Connect, and yes guys, we can see that in our trigger window we have received a response over here. And this response is of the very same user whose details we have added in our Google Sheet. Ashirai, this is the email address and this is the phone number of that very same user. So guys, the step 1 of setting up this automation is now successfully completed. We have successfully connected our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect and received the data or the details of a new customer which we have added in our Google Sheet inside Pabbly Connect. Now after that, let's move to step 2. For that, we will send this very same data to Shopify using Pabbly Connect. So we will scroll down, come to our action window, and here in choose app, we will search for Shopify. After that, it is asking us for the action event. So here in action event, we will select create customer. Click on connect, select add new connection. And here guys, we have to enter the admin API key, API access token and subdomain of our Shopify account. So to get the subdomain, we just have to simply go to the dashboard of our Shopify account, go to the URL section, and after / and before .myshopify, you will find the subdomain over here. So just copy the subdomain from here, come to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. Then it is asking us for the API access token. Now basically we have to create an app inside our Shopify account and install that app. So what is the actual process to create an app and install it? And after installing it, we'll find the API access token of that very same app which we have to enter. So the creation of app and installing is a very simple process. Let me show you. So we will go to our Shopify account and after reaching the dashboard, on the left side, click on settings. Then scroll down and just select apps and sales channel over here. Then just click on develop apps. Click on create an app and give this app a name. For example, I'll name this app as PC Pabbly Connect. Click on create app. And now the app is created. Now we just have to configure this app as well. Just click on configurations and in admin API integration, click here in configure. After that, we have to give some permissions, some access permission to this very same app. So we have to give the access permission of creating and deleting the customer. So we have to give read and write access permission of customers over here. After that, we will scroll down and we will find some other permissions related to customer as well, which we will provide. So we are having some details. Okay, so we don't have any more permissions over here. So we have given the permission of creating or deleting or read or write permission for the customer to this very same app. After that, just click on save. Now go to API credentials and here just click on install app. Click on install and we will see this app will be installed on our Shopify account. And after that, just click on this reveal token once. So this is the token which we have requested, which we have required to make the connection. Copy it, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here and click on save. Now we can see that our Shopify store is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, it is asking us some details of the person to whom we want to add as a customer in our Shopify store, like first name, last name, email, phone number, and other details as well. So we have entered these details into a Google Sheet and we have also collected the response or the data of the customer or the user from Google Sheet inside Pabbly Connect. So from here, from trigger window responses, we have to map this very same customer details over here one by one. And the process of mapping is very simple, guys. Simply click on this field and from the drop down below, just select the first name of the customer in field of first name. Then follow the same process of mapping for last name as well. For same process for email and once again for phone number. So we have mapped the basic details of the customer to whom we want to add in our Shopify account. After that, it is asking us address and shipping address and other details of this very same customer. If you want to add those details, you just have to add these very same details into a column in our Google Sheet, and after that map that very same data over here. And these fields are not mandatory, not required, so I am just ignoring this field for now. After mapping all the basic details, just scroll down and click on Save and Send Test Request. So after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, we have received a response over here. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that this very same user whose details we have added in our Google Sheet is now successfully added as a customer inside our Shopify store. So let's check it. We'll go back to our Shopify store, go to Customers section, and then here we can see that Ashi Rai, this very same user, is now added. Let's open this and we will find the very same email address and phone number of this user which we have added into the Google Sheets. So guys, basically the automation which we have created in this video, we saw that it is working perfectly fine. Now let's just test this automation in real time once. We will enter the details of a user. For example, name of a user is Akash Bhelkar, first name, last name, email. Let's enter the email address as well. And the phone number. Okay, so just now we have added details of a new user in our Google Sheet over here. And because we have created this automation, automatically, instantly, this very same user, very same customer, Akash Bhelkar, will be added as a customer in our Shopify store. So let's go to our Shopify store and go to the customers page. Let's refresh it once. And yes guys, we can see that this very same customer, Akash Bhelkar, whose details we have added just now into a Google Sheet, is now successfully added as a customer in our Shopify store. Which means the automation which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine in real time. Now let's get back to Pabbly Connect guys and understand in brief that what are the steps we followed to set up this automation. So first we have created a workflow inside Pabbly Connect where we have connected Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect using a webhook URL, and after that guys, we have received the details or the data of the customer which we have added in our Google Sheet inside Pabbly Connect. After that, using Pabbly Connect, we send that very same data to Shopify account, our Shopify store, so that we can add that very same person as a customer in our Shopify account. So not just these applications guys, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing. You will find the clone link of this very same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this very same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free.
If you need any kind of help or have any queries, you can ask them on forum.pabbly.com, and you can check Pabbly Connect's pricing at this link. So if this video was helpful to you, you can like this video, don't forget to share it with others, and to keep getting such content on automation and integration, you can subscribe to Pabbly. Thank you, have a nice day.